Omega. I mean, you understand why they pick it up, but I think it's not gonna work. So between the Edith plus the Nolan Harith combo of Onyx and them getting the Super Prince Valentina, all of those factors together, and then Omega struggling right now. The fact that they pick up the Claude versus the Minotaur, which Minotaur really likes. Man, this could be an easy game for Onyx, honestly.
That's the draft. We're looking at Game 2's draft. We're going to have a last look. What do you think in the comments? What do you think, chat? Comment down below. What draft favors this series? Wolf goes to the Onyx Philippines. How about you? Comment down below with the game server, with your game server ID, together with the hashtag OnyxPH and OMG. You might win diamonds, 400 diamonds. Again, keep those discussions flowing. We're reading you. We're looking at you. Guys, let's keep this hot and ready for this match.
Yeah, a lot of analytical comments in our MLB esports stream right now. And I love what we're seeing there. A lot of great points. But yeah, please keep it up. And don't forget, hashtag OMG, hashtag Onyx. Get a chance to win 500 diamonds. We're going to be choosing 4 people all throughout the day.
What a lucky
Yeah.
4 commenters. Again,
and just make sure you comment your game server and your game ID.
right away. Again, we're having the TikTok goodie bag lottery on TikTok. Be sure to power tap once the base or the game is about to end. To score those prizes right here from MPL Philippines.
Gonna be it's a little bit of invade from the Nolan. He gets it actually. Okay. That's not a good sign. Backsha usually trumps the Nolan in the early stage in the jungling pattern, but
Yeah.
man, King Kong is already a little bit ahead. And look at that Escalera, and Super Prince steals away the Rock Horsa.
Another stolen one there. King Kong gonna be chasing after Mark
That's
right
a
now.
kill.
This Ruby low.
Wow.
Wolf says that's a kill, but Mark says I have my flicker. He
Okay.
gets away.
That was so close. He could have disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was a kill too.
Yep.
Yeah,
But then it's a flicker burn, so I think that's equally important because now you don't have flicker the first turtle fight.
Yeah. Okay, retributions both up for these 2 junglers. Tortoise Presence available for the Baksha. Fracture available for the Nolan. We have to watch out this Roman mid, who's going to be able to help in the turtle out first.
Okay, there's Ukir and Escalera.
Bottom lane.
Did not hit level 4. Final Slash will not connect to Gem.
Yeah.
Nobody
already
wants
used
to
there.
do it.
Okay, that's
Hey,
good.
and Dory with the retribution win. King Kong was there. He just straight up lost the retribution battle.
That's a breath of fresh air for Omega, and now it has equalized, and you're gonna be very happy about that. Now they can invade. Watch out for Escalera, already onto the purple buff of his opponents. Maybe far too early, but he just scouted that out. I think that's just information at this point. Now Onyx had no right to invade anyways.
Yep. He just hit level 4. We have the double knock up present for this Minotaur. So looking back on how the lineup would actually live in a team fight, it could actually be dependent on Mark with his I'm offended. But what if those 2 ultimates miss, right? Because we've seen it from the EXP lane, and we're looking for an invade right here, right now.
You know, and Fury knocked up there, but the Eternal Guard knocked up as well. Mark, he's going to get found out there by Onyx, and that's a kill onto the Ruby. And Doryu actually going to be able to get the retribution onto the Wanderer. So a small win there. Omega pushing out though. You see Ryota pushing in the bottom lane, while Onyx are applying the pressure in the upper half of the map.
Yeah. Gonna be looking at Omega. And now they will utilize this Baksha, Ruby, Arnett combo. Very strong actually, think about it. That might be their way to win this game.
Flickered out for Super Prince.
Good flicker.
He is safe and good to go.
Oh.
All right.
Them escaping that is really good. But now, you also have to take note that Onyx team fight in the mid game is very strong. And also in the early stages, this is still Harith. And I wonder what Kelra is eyeing as his first item.
Yeah, okay. Gem already there with the combo, already forced to use the Primal Wrath. Yoten and Doryu have to get away. And reset. Okay, so both teams just trying to get a feel for each other right now. No one wants to fully commit to aggressive just yet.
Okay, so that's Starlium side for Kelra, and coincidentally the turtle is up top, so they can utilize their gold lane.
Flicker.
Mark with a flicker, and I'm offended as well. Big crowd control chain onto Escalera. Kelra behind. Super Prince is going to be there as well. Dashing in already. Andoryu
No flicker,
going to
by
be
the
going
way.
in. Super Prince, yes, has no flicker, and he's going to fall down. That's the Valentina gone. Omega faring very well in the early portion of this game. King Kong, though, will he, can he? But marked has King Kong marked right now. Knock up there by the Minotaur. That's going to be an entry. Gem already with the entry as well. The onward, and that's going to be a big blazing duet. Jome. And that's going to be Andoryu going to be able to get the turtle. Andoryu not going to be chasing after Gem. Kelra dashing in, and now double kill for the Filipino Savage. But can he survive this, and can he get another one? No, he will not.
King Kong.
Here
He's
already getting chased and taken out by King Kong's Nolan.
On point response. Onyx Philippines slowly getting that win out of Omega. Now they're eyeing on his turret right in the mid. Now they're slowly taking it. Andoryu just steps up front. You're not taking this just yet.
Yeah.
Managed to save it, but Onyx wins a decisive team fight. Omega taking the turtle first. Actually won the initial flurry of team fight and tried to go to Escalera. Escalera survives for whatever reason. He does have the leg plates in a favor and the flicker to get out of there. And then Kelra just goes ham. Gets 2 kills, 1 assist, and now has the Feather of Heaven on top of the Starlium Scythe. My god, that was fast. Dude, 4.7k at 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just getting gold everywhere. That's not a normal thing to see. He even has the full built boots along with that.
Wow.
Kelra is loaded.
Kelra's loaded for sure.
Completely. Just imagining that damage connecting. 2 items already? So how do you even manage to catch this? How to catch the Harith?
Oh man, you need guaranteed stuns, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they will have to just rely on this Rupee, but then you have the Purify on the Kelra. So it's a very difficult situation now for Omega. But we know for sure that if they last the storm, if they manage to kind of extend this game into what, 15 minutes to be good.
I'm offended. Combo forced to flicker out is Escalera. He'll have the Minoan Fury. He lands it down. Down on force there by Kelra. Dashing in and out with the Synchro Vision as well. No kills yet for either side. They're biding their time. Both teams back off. Big ultimates already used before the second turtle spawned.
Yep, pokes and the peels for Onyx and Omega. Now Turtle is up for the taking as well. So waiting for the right time to actually strike. They're waiting. They're buying more time to get their ultimates back in.
Okay, conceal.
Philippines
Mark
conceal
looking
from
for
Mark.
something.
Will they get marked? No, they won't.
Super Prince has a flicker and the I'm Offended ultimate of the Ruby. So this Valentina can set up. But right now, with how time is going, both teams biding their time, waiting for the right moment. Already the I'm Offended utilized by Mark's Ruby. And Omega will be able to get this turtle without a problem.
And the Barangay seizes the moment to take that objective right out of Onyx Philippines' hands, respecting the capability. But now King Kong trading across the map, taking the turret down bottom.
Omega already knew that King Kong was there in the bottom lane. So they just burst down the turtle. Good decision from Omega, and now they're trying to push up top. Kelra and Escalera gonna be able to defend. Fortunately for gold lane Harith, you have the Synchro Vision, so you have a ton of defense in you. Wave clear is there, as long as you position yourself properly. Onyx are just gonna trade for now.
Mark missing another I'm Offended, but that's okay. I'm Offended, one of the quicker ultimates to come back.
Yep. Just by looking how Onyx Philippines managed to actually slowly build their progress on their side. The 1K gold lead can still be snatched by Omega. Depends on how they want to penetrate the first third defense of Omega right now.
Okay.
If you're looking, okay. All right.
Okay, Escalera already Minoan Fury, but knock up there by the Eternal Guard. Actually going to be helping out there. Omega, Gemma with his own knockup with the Earth Shatter. But here's it comes. Amazing duet, but a final slash by Super Prince. Actually turning this fight around for Onyx. But King Kong falls down. It's a 2-for-1 trade with Onyx getting more kills.
I think Escalera, by that moment, he's smiling to Super Friends. Right on point final slash. And they put Omega back to base.
Okay.
Force.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, that's so close.
Okay, Joe. Okay. All right. Ryota missing the final slash here onto Kelra.
Super Prince.
Not going to get anyone.
He forced him back. Completely. It was a double back.
I have to take note, Super Prince copy the Final Slash. Then instead of copying the Fire Slash again, copies the ultimate from the Vexana. I think the meta now for Valentina players is that do not use the same ultimate twice in a row unless you're confident about the cooldown. But if you want to maximize the cooldown of IMU, you want to kind of mix and match your ultimates.
Okay, it's a big Lord Rush here by Omega. Is King Kong going to be able to get there in time? Dashes, he has one more! King Kong with a steal! And now here comes the final slash coming in from Ryota with a blazing duet because here comes the turnaround by Omega! Jom free hitting Kelra, Mark with an I'm offended, gets the Filipino Savage down, Gem and behind with a rival Wrath trying to survive, he gets down Ukir, double kill for the Claude, 3 down on the side of Onyx, but they have the Lord, King Kong with a retribution.
Oh man, and that was well timed with Escalera as well with the flicker play. We know if your flicker was available in that case and was the first time that we are actually able to see Escalera do that. This time they took charge, but then again Omega, the jump coming out from Joe, getting to taking out Kelra, really good for the team. But then they have lost the Lord. I think it's pretty even. Let's look at the replay.
Let's go back to the specific moment, how Ryota managed to do that final slash onto 3.
Escalera with the flicker play. Beautifully done with the combination with King Kong. Andor, you cannot dodge that. And then onto the backlines, Jome finds Kelra. Well done from him. And also, Mark was there to land the second I'm offended. Low cooldown ultimate, that's why he's able to pop it.
Alright, that's gonna be Gem and Super Prince gonna be going forward right now, but Gem gets punished under tower.
Oh!
Back by Mark! He's hella offended at this point! It's a double kill for Jome! Escalera brought really low! That's 3 down on the side of Vonic! Make that 4! A triple kill for Jome! Jome and Mark together, the Ruby and the Claude!
The Ruby I'm offended play, 3 players just got marked and brought back to the turret. Now Omega slowly bouncing back, 12 minutes in. Now they really pushed back the members of Onyx back to base.
Oh my god, what a play! And Mark, that's your poster moment for sure. You gotta clip that. And you have to look at that play once again.
Look at that.
He was pulled back. He pulls them back with him. With the
Nasty.
flicker play, very nasty. Going through the wall and pinning them down. Jome, ever so prepared for that one. Underrated Claude player for sure. Big J making the plays too.
Yeah, 5-0-4.
Yeah.
This Claude is up and ready.
There's a comment in our YouTube section right now saying that Claude perfect timing. I agree.
Yes, sir.
This is just Omega, since they know what Onyx can do, especially in team fights. This is how they capitalize on those windows. Again, if they fail to make the perfect setup, or either Mark starts initiation, that's how they win. And clearly Onyx at that time were looking at how they wanted to invade that tower, but they somehow managed to actually take 4 out of there from Onyx. Phillips are looking at win time, it's completely changing in favor of Omega.
I would say though that in the latter portions it's gonna be even, but I would be more comfortable if I'm Omega because I have the Claude, I have very tanky heroes. The damage from Vexana is nothing to take for granted in the late stages of the game. And then you also have the Arlot in the EXP lane. But now for Onyx, they have that Nolan, the assassin factor, so that's also very important to take note. And King Kong is a level ahead of Adoryu.
Could be a big Lord fight here. Mark sending back Escalator Super Fist under the Lord, and that's gonna be a Retribution battle win there for Omega as Gem now falls. A monster kill for Big J Ryota with a final slash. Salmon Force committed there by the Harris so that he can fight under it. Joe with a blazing duet. Kelra dashing in, and now he's trying to take down Ryota. Yes, he will with a synchrofiction. King Kong from behind. Can the Nolan find the angle?
Oh, Joe, he just went back.
Look at Joe! He went back, but Joe falls as well. Both gold laners down. Omega with a little bit of a gamble. Super Princess recall gets interrupted. Omega wants their minion waves to push.
Yep.
What just happened?
Okay,
Andor, be chased down.
Andoryu the Baksha will fall. And Omega are taking it to the old alphas. Or one of the current alphas of the league so far this season.
It's the Alpha and the Omega battle. And that's how they utilize those windows, those opportunities. What an amazing team fight there, Wolf.
So many good fights. Outstanding performances from individual players. Jome with a jump and going back to take out Kelra. Kelra actually outplaying the members of Omega. And then Gem, for some reason, jumps in front of Omega but still comes up on top. And then you have King Kong deliberately giving up the Lord, goes back and wraps around, goes for Ukir, forces him to pop the Winter Truncheon, and then punish them afterwards. This game is starting to be a really good one. And Ryota, by the way, what a wonderful final slash from him.
Yeah, Omega right now is really heating up. And having Arlot on their own composition, really a game changer. Mind you, that's 3. Look at the emblems right here from Mark, Ryota, and Jome.
Ooh, another I'm offended there. Escalera brought really low. Salmon Force not going to be committed there by Calra just yet. He's trying to get away, and he goes down. Omega, Onyx are crumbling. Gem, Super Friends, and King Kong nearby. He's managing the minion waves. That's 2 kills. Conceal already committed there. They're trying to find an angle. Is Omega. King Kong dancing around the box. The shield unity of Andoryu.
Yeah, they were actually ready to chase him down, but that was a quicker way to evade a possible takedown. Omega, with this kind of weird, was just about to leave the mid-game. Now this time around, Jome seizes the opportunity to take down towers down bottom, and slowly they're pushing the pressure right onto Onyx Philippines.
Okay. So Escalera's item progression has stopped and only has the flask as well as the dominant size. That's why he was immediately taken out and gone upon by Omega. So you need to kind of beef up, pun intended, on this Minotaur for sure. Before the next team fight, I think that they will have to look for perhaps a blade armor or maybe a Kiras.
Yeah.
For Escalera, they really need that. So Onyx, I don't know if they want to fight this head on. They might just try to win this by the macro battle, or maybe King Kong maybe steals the Lord. But if, as far as head-on collision is concerned, I think I'm going to favor Omega in this Lord number 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so they have our window now to actually strike now. And for all of you watching the TikTok, go ahead and be ready to strike, because we have our live stream viewer rewards for the TikTok goodie bag lottery. Be sure to be ready when the time comes. You better hit that power tap right away, because we're about to see on how this game will actually turn up.
Okay, Omega brute forcing it. King Kong is going to be well within range. Mark's already with the concealed blade. They're trying to find the angle. He uses the I'm offended onto Escalera. They still don't know where King Kong is. King Kong now already showed himself into the map, and it's still going to be going to Andoryu. Onyx quickly back away, and Omega disciplined as well. They back off.
I like the decision from Onyx overall, but then Omega, understanding their power spike, understanding that they're stronger compared to Onyx, made the right decision. Onyx as well. The fact that they only tried to gamble with King Kong, did not get it, immediately went back so that they can defend their turrets. That's going to be a good decision from Onyx, but Omega, the ball's on their court now. They are in control, and they have the Lord on their side. 17 minutes into this game.
A huge lead as well. At this time of the game, we're at the later stage, and this is how they wanted to show it done.
Omega timers.
Yup.
It's Omega timers.
It's on and it's active. Again, they're fueling all of their losses into learnings. Now they want to bounce back and push this to a game number 3.
King Kong with a deep gank angle. Omega have their eyes set. Andoryu spots him out, so it's going to be a 4v4 in the base of Onyx right now. The Baksha isn't here. Ryota trying to find that angle. Jome poking them out. Jome takes a lot of damage. He's brought down to around 40% health.
He's peeled.
Needs to back off. Onyx will get Omega back, but they lose 2 towers. The Baksha and the Nolan going at it. King Kong backs off as well, so Omega still in control and in the lead.
Okay.
Onyx, good decision for them to do that. Kind of defense. Very disciplined on that defense. And what they need to do now is to just wait for items. Get the second defense item for Escalera, maybe a third afterwards. Because now he's just running the dominant size and the flask. Somebody has to frontline for Onyx. Gem is also not that tanky enough yet. I think he only has 3 items at this point, so also needs that 4th item defense. Up until that point, they cannot teamfight head-on against Omega.
Okay. So if Omega has their timers up, Onyx needs to have their time as well. So with that being said, they need to be ready. Either they want to counter-strike, or what could they possibly do with a 70-30? Oh, it's changing by the second. Real-time win rate.
Nice. Nope. Now it also went to 70.
Yeah.
You see it changing.
See, it's changing. What do you think? Chat, comment down below. It's 2.6 going in the favor of Omega. Don't forget your hashtag, Onyx and OMG. You can actually win diamonds. 4 winners from our YouTube stream. So be sure to participate. There's a conceal.
Are they actually going to continue it? Oh! The back along with the flicker knock-up. Eternal Guard already committed. King Kong trying to find the angle, but Andoryu. Look at Andoryu actually covering the back line of Omega right now. It stops the entry of King Kong and Super Friends.
Oh no.
Escalera able to get away with the flicker. And now Omega have taken control of the jungle.
Yep.
Onyx losing resources.
Wrong ultimate to copy as well from Super Prince, and that's Flicker Bird from Escalera. With 11 seconds left before the next Lord, definitely a resource you don't want burned. This is really good for Omega.
They have a window now. They have time is in their side as well. Waves pushing in, so they need to capitalize on what they can do to actually end this game against Onyx and to push us to a third game. How about the items now? Is this enough to actually fully counter Onyx lineup?
For Omega, I think that they have the power spikes there. So I think their items are pretty good, especially Rose Gold Meter available onto Jome. For Onyx, they need more. That is on to Gem as well as Escalera. Escalera has the Athena shield.
Okay, Mark already using the I'm a fan to the ultimate, a Terrify. Immortality pop there onto the Minotaur. Gem goes in with a big Earth Shatter into the Primal Wrath! Gem finds Andoryu! And now this could be Onyx's chance to turn it around.
King Kong on the back lines.
King Kong can find the retry. Omega going for the reset. And that forces King Kong to readjust just a little bit. Is King Kong gonna find someone? Because he'll play. Ooh, King Kong. Fracture. Oh! Misses!
Miss!
He misses the Flicker final slash. But
And
the
the
Fracture already
conceal.
committed. And the conceal as well. Escalera, he's back. He doesn't have the ultimate just yet. He gets taken down. That's gonna be a kill for the Claude. Marked. Immortality pop. The roamer of Omega falls down as well. Super Prince misses the final slash. Winter Truncheon by Kelra. He buys Immortality. They're item trading, but Kelra falls.
King Kong!
Double kill. King Kong, here he comes. The damage
Jump
takes
down.
out Jump. Super Prince and King Kong against Ukir and Ryota. Shut down onto the Vexana. Double kill for the King Kong Nolan.
2v1,
It's just
2v1.
Ryota. He has Immortality. Final slash misses.
Andoryu is alive, that's why they have to back down.
And the waves are pushing up top as well. Oh, they're still.
Oh!
Goodness!
The new general of the Atoy army with a big final slash. But he's not going to be able to secure the kills. The minion waves are coming in. And this fight is not over yet.
Base will be safe. That's for sure.
Wow.
Escalera is back. Will actually change his choice of boots. Sold his favor and went for conceal. This might catch his enemies off guard. Interesting choice here. Coming up from Escalera.
And the mindset of the players as well to survive that team fight. From Winter Truncheon to even for Immortality, that's how they wanted to extend that game and not go back home. But having the eyes on the base as well, so they need to clear out with the waves too. So this time around, Onyx Philippines has 1.5k gold lead. And the moments that they can utilize at Omega's mistakes could actually be at any moment, but depends on who blinks first.
Whoever can have the cleaner execution might be better. You heard the ovation of the crowd. Marked, checking that Sharab with his ultimate. Again, I'm offended, comes back quickly. Whew. A moment to breathe. Again, let us remind you the stakes. If Onyx wins this series, 4 playoff slots will be secured.
4
2 more in total. RSG and Echo will get to secure their playoff slot if Onyx wins this series. If Omega wins this out, then those slots are still up for the taking.
Just imagining how the stakes are in the table right now.
Yeah.
My goodness, it's a domino effect on how Onyx wins
Oh,
the series.
King Kong shows him some bottom.
Yeah,
They wanna
Omega-
burst the Lord.
Omega are going to be rushing it. Are they actually going to be taking the Lord
who
here?
gets
Oh,
this?
the knock of crowd control! Winter Truncheon there for Andoryu! Is he going to be able to win the Retribution battle for that Lord? He does! But that's 2 members down on the side of Omega. Jome and Andoryu fall. Escalera down. King Kong split pushing. Omega got the Lord, but at what cost?
Wow.
Oh, man.
50 seconds to Andoryu and Jome to go back, and Escalera was the only casualty, but they have the Lord.
Oh, that's a massive play coming out from Onyx for sure. Definitely a gamble. No chance for them to take that Lord that time. Very low chance. I mean, because the King Kong was not in that area. And now, you have to take note, this is an 18-minute Lord. It hurts.
Oh, Fracture already committed. The Lord hurts, but Onyx also hurts with their damage. They're able to whittle it down, but Omega are strangely enough pushing this out. It's 4v3. Make it well, 4v4 if you're
Oh,
gonna
Super
count
Prince!
Super Prince! He finds Ukir. Ukir forced to use the
Okay,
but
go!
King Kong
Just the
from
back!
behind! Onyx now are making the most of a massive error from the side of Omega, but Ryota still fighting on and trying to hold on against King Kong and Super Prince. A replay of the duel earlier. Vengeance, the regen,
Wow.
Ryota, the buy time. Not gonna be enough. Omega, questionable at most, pushing with that Lord.
And Onyx Philippines just melted that Lord away. 40 seconds for three
Man.
members to go back in time. 75% is now leaning towards Onyx Philippines with a goal lead itself, 4.2k.
This is TikTok timers, by the way. So that means that 46 seconds without their XP laner, John will have to just back down. Minion wave health is not that good for Onyx, but they have 5 members versus 2. Joe might have the ultimate, but one knock-up from 2 sources of Onyx will spell his doom.
Omega.
Is this it?
The question was why? Why push? And now the question from Wolf, is this it? Will Onyx be able to end it here as Andori and Joe will try to buy time? They're trying to clear the minion waves. Winter Trojan there. The Immortality gets bought out as well. He's buying time. Joe with the blazing duet trying to take down the minion waves. And big knockup coming in from Oki with the Eternal Guard. Minion waves still coming in through the mid. Onyx. They can't end it just yet, or will they mark Joe?
The crystal!
They focus! A sweep! And just like that, 2 playoff slots remain as Onyx time have made playoffs time come quicker for the Philippines. A sweep against Omega.